is 10 siblings, out of which A's pocket money is 30%. So we are assuming that X is the total pocket money, out of which 0.3 is his share, and he spends 20%, which means 0.8 he saves, right? 1 minus 0.2, which is equal to 144. That means X is equal to 144 divided by 0.3 into 0.8. Okay. And what's B's saving if he spends 50%? If he spends 50%, that means he saves also 50%, and his pocket money is how much? 0.2 of the total. If we work out, how much do we get? 3 times 8 times 6 times 6, we'll get the answer as 60. Okay, right? We'll get the answer as 60. Okay, right. So a train travels from Surat to Jaipur with a speed of x kmph, first half distance, and with y kmph another half distance, then what will be the average speed? Since the distance is constant, the average speed will be nothing but your harmonic mean, and it is given by 2ab by a plus b, and the same can be worked out by taking up a values as well. Okay. All right. So if x takes 12 days to complete a work and y takes 10 days to complete the same work, right? So we are assuming 60 is the total work, 5 work done by A, X, and 6 work done by Y. 11 will be the total amount of work, right? Done by both of them every single time, isn't it? Right? So 3 of you are here. All right. So it's a revision. Okay, fine. Let's stick around, 2 3 of you. Okay, so 11 is the everyday work that is happening, right? So 5 day they will be doing 55 work. Yes, absolutely. That means 60 minus 55, that means 5 work is remaining. 5 by 60 is nothing but your 8.33. Okay, right? The next question, question number 4, a person travels from A to B at 20 kmph and returns from B to A at the speed of 30 kmph. So again, we'll find out the harmonic mean. Why? Because he is going from A to B and going back from B to A. That means he is traveling the same distance. Distance is constant, 2ab by A plus B, right? So we will solve this. If we solve this, okay, I think it's an this is 50. Okay, if we solve this, we'll get 24 as the answer over here. Okay. The next question is A is to B is 3:4, right? And B is to C, and B is to C is 7:9, right? A is to B is this much, and B is to C is this much. What we are doing is that we are equating these two values. Okay. So in order to equate the values of B, we have to multiply the whole with 7, and we have to multiply whole of it with 4, right? So it will become 21. This one will become 28, and 7 into 4 is 28 already, and this will become C will become 36, right? Since we don't have such an answer over here, we will take D as the answer. Okay. All right, all those of you are here, please write down in the chat. Okay, right? Certain sum of money becomes 7 times. That means 1 becomes 7. Okay, if 1 became 7, that means we have plus 6. 6 is your simple interest, right? P was 1. P R they have asked to find. T is 20 divided by 100. Okay, so if we find out the value of R, it will be nothing but 30 percentage. Okay. So over here 6, C will be the answer. Okay. All right. The seventh question, A and B can do a piece of work in 15 days and 10 days respectively. That means we are assuming total work is 30, right? 2 work is happening by him, another 3 work is happening by this person. Together they are doing 5 work. So in 2 days they are doing 10 work. Now that means 20 work is remaining, which will be done by A alone because B has left, right? So now this value will divide by 2, we'll get 10. Okay, 10 days, 10 days A alone will work and 2 days A and B work together. So that means total amount of time taken will be how much? 12 days. Okay, all right. Another easy one, not so easy one. We need to understand this question. A fly starts from A to B. Okay, A to B, right, at the speed of 45 kmph, and a mosquito starts at the speed of 60 kmph. Okay, it might feel for a moment that we have to work out with the relative speed, but we are not supposed to work out with the relative speed over here, guys. Okay, the only thing is they are saying is that they started moving towards B at 60 kmph at 10:30. Fly started at 10 p.m. and the mosquito started at 10:30. Both met at midpoint. Okay, both have met at some midpoint. Let's call this midpoint as M. Okay, right? Midpoint of AB. So what is the distance of the meeting point from A? So what is the value of AM? This is what they have asked. Okay, we have assumed AM is nothing but your D. Okay, so for fly, it will be D is equal to speed into time, right? Whatsoever distance. And for mosquito, it will be D is equal to speed into time minus half. Why we are doing minus half? Because the mosquito started at 10:30 and the fly started at 10 p.m. Right? So if we solve these two, we'll be getting how much? We'll be getting 3t is equal to 4 into t minus half, right? Isn't it? So if we work out this one, we'll get t is equal to 2. And now if we put the value of t is equal to 2, we will find d, which is the value of your AM or the midpoint as well. So that is why we'll go ahead with B as the answer. Okay. All right. The next one, if A takes twice more time than B and thrice more than C, and they complete the work in 3 days together. Okay, so that means we have A, B, and C, right? Okay, so A takes thrice more than C. So let's say C completes the work in X days. So let's say C completes the work in 2x days. Okay, so in that case, why we are assuming? Because A takes twice more than the time than the B takes and thrice more than C. That means A will takes 3x days and A takes twice more than B. That means B must have taken 3x time, right? Isn't it? So this much amount of time they take to complete the work. And let us say the volume of work, the total amount of work that has to be done is 6x, which is the LCM of these three, isn't it? So that means A is doing 1 work per day, B is doing 2 work per day, and C is doing 3 work per day, right? Okay. So then find the time taken by. Okay, and there's another information given to us over here is that together they are able to complete it in 3 days. Together, A plus B together, they are able to work out in how many days? They are able to work out in 6. 6 is the total work that is happening, into 3 is the total work that is happening by them, right? And this value will be equal to your 6x. That means x is equal to how much? 3. Okay, so if the value of x is 3, stick around, guys, we'll finish it off before 1 o'clock. Okay, yeah. So if x is equal to 3, what we have done is that we have just written down some numbers over here. Okay, that A, B, C are you know, if A is taking thrice of that of C, that means A is taking 6x time, and C is taking 2x time, B is taking 3x time. The LCM of this is 6x, so this is the total amount of work we have assumed. So that means A is doing 1 work per day, B is doing 2 work per day, C is doing 3 work per day. Together, all three of them, they will be doing 6 work per day, and that means in 3 days they will be completing the entire work. That means 18 work is equal to the completion of the work, which means 6x. That means x is equal to 3. If x is equal to 3, so how much time C takes to complete the work? It takes 2x days. That means 6 days to finish off the work. Okay? Right. Yes, absolutely, Devanathan. That's correct one. Yeah, question number 10, guys. Let's be quick. Okay, we lost time. Jai traveling from Delhi to Ladakh. Okay, Jai is traveling from Delhi to Ladakh, right? And the distance between Delhi to Ladakh is 375 kilometers. He beats Ria, who is also traveling to Ladakh by 50 kilometers or 10 hours. Okay, if he beats Ria by 50 kilometers or 10 hours, can we say speed of Ria is how much? 50 by 10? Can we say it is the speed of Ria is 5 kmph? Right? That means the last 50 kilometer Ria is traveling in 10 hours. That means the speed of Ria is how much? 5 kmph. Now, Jai's speed of Jai and speed of Ria will be proportional to the distance traveled by them. When Jai travels 375 kilometers, Ria is 50 kilometers behind. That means Ria is at 200 and 325 kilometers. Right? This means how much? 25, 4 times, 12, 13 times. Right? Please correct me, guys, if I'm wrong. Okay. And this will be how much? 17 times, right? And we don't know S of J, which is equal to 17 into S of R divided by 13, right? We have already found out what is S of R. That means 85 by 3, 85 by 13, right? I think we have done some mistake. Okay, over here we'll have 15, okay, not 17, okay, 15, right? So this will be 15 and this will be a 75. This is the speed of J. If this is the speed of J, can we find out how much time it takes? Time is equal to distance. Distance is 375 divided by 75 into your 13, right? This one will go 5 times, so we will get 65 hours as the answer, which is not there in your option, and that is why we will take none of the above. Okay, right? So what we have done, if Ria is beaten by 50 kilometers or 10 hours, that means she is beaten by, her speed is 5 kmph, right? If her speed is 5 kmph, speed of Jai and speed of ratio, they are in the ratio 375 is to 325. Why? Because when Jai is traveling 375 kilometers, Ria is traveling 325 kilometers only, right? We know the speed of Ria is how much? 5 kmph. So by putting it in this value, we are getting speed of Jai as this much. So that means the time taken is how much? Distance by speed. That means your 65 hours. Okay. Easy question, guys. Won't spend too much time over here. Okay. Some amount of money becomes 1,331 in 3 years at the rate of 10%. Okay. In 3 years, if it becomes 10%, that means 1.1 raised to the power q, right? Is it 1331? Right. If it is 1331, we just have to know only 1.11 q, which is 1331, right? So obviously the money must have been 1,000 rupees, right? Isn't it? Then only this will become, then only this particular value will become 1331, right? If we multiply 1000, if we multiply 1000 with 1331, do we reach 1.331? Do we reach this particular value? Okay, since we reach this particular value, that means 11, option A will be the answer. Okay, Write it in the chat, guys. I'm looking at the chats as well. Okay, easy one. Yeah, this is a good question. This is a very good question, guys. Okay, this is a very good question. This is a very good question. Okay, now look at this question very, very careful. Be very careful and look at this particular question, guys. Okay, right? There are two methods to solve this question. The question says a man purchased an article at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rupees. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rupees. Okay, and he sold it at 7% loss. Okay, 7% loss. And the next time he again sold it in such a way that overall he is getting 12% profit. Okay, overall he is getting 12% profit. Okay, instead of working with 1, 2, 3, 5 as the number, which will make our calculation so lengthy. Okay, listen to me very, very carefully. We'll assume that initially he was selling, this cost price was only 1 rupees. Okay, if he made 7% loss, that means he sold it at 0.93 rupees, isn't it? And then he sold another at some rupees. This is what we have to find out. Find the price at which he sold the article second time. This is what we have to find out. We don't know this number. Okay, so in the next time his total cost price is like 2, right? And net he is getting 12% of profit. That means if he is getting out of 2 rupees, if he is getting 12% of profit, that means it was sold as 2.24 rupees, right? It was sold at 2.24 rupees, right, guys? That means obviously a must have been sold at how much? A must have been sold at 1.31 rupees. Then only we will add these two values to reach this particular value. We can simply forget this number for now. Forget this number. I'm just saying that 1 rupees was his cost price. So this must have been the scenario, right? Isn't it? So that means what? The second article, the cost price of second article was 1 rupees and it was sold at 1.31 rupees, which means what? It was sold at a profit of 31 percentage. Okay, it was sold at 31 percentage, guys, right? And now we just have to add 31 percentage over here. And how do we add 31 percentage over here? There is a method. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0.5, this is 10%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 0.5, this is another 10%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 0.5, this is another 10%, right? This 10, 10, 10, this is 30%, and another 1%. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 0.4 and 5. So are we adding all 35%? Okay, this is 10%, 10%, 10%, and 1%. Are we adding all of it? How much is that? 5, 9, 1 remaining over here. 5, 6, 10, 14, 18, 21, 2, 4, 6, 3, 9, 3, 12, 3, 15, 17, 1, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 1, 6, 1. Okay, for the sake of God, guys, okay, do not go and calculate each of the values. Okay, do not go on to calculate each of these values. What do you guys think about this one? What do you guys think about this one? Had you gone to find out 1345 into 0.93 and all that stuff, okay, it must have been, you must have landed it in a very dicey situation. Okay, by this way, but doing this way, your calculation is just so damn easy. Okay, so please keep that in mind. Yes, Sushant, absolutely welcome. welcome over here, right? Let's look at this one as well. Okay, I hope you guys are enjoying the session. We were supposed to start at 10, but unfortunately, we had some issues. Okay, so no worries, we'll just get going. Meanwhile, you guys, whenever the bout happens, the quarterfinal bout happen, you just guys keep me updated. Okay, if the boxer reaches the final semi-final, right? Okay, so over here, look at this one very, very careful. Okay, there are some numbers. 60% of total students are girls. 85% of boys get scholarship and 92.5% of the girls get scholarship. Okay, number of students who don't get scholarship are 325. Find half of the total students. Okay, this is the question. Okay, this is not the question. Okay, get the scholarship. If you do this question at your own end also, you will realize that none of the answer is correct. Okay. So we are doing it this way. Okay. This is the question. What did I teach you? I have always been teaching you work with the easiest number. Okay. So if you look that if half of the number of student is 2500, the total number of students will be how much? 5000. Okay. We are working with this much. Okay, this is a much better way rather than going the reverse way. We are going reverse way. This is a much better way than going the actual way. Okay, out of which 60% are girls, that means 3000 are girls, isn't it? And rest of the 2000 will be boys, isn't it? 85% of the boys got the scholarship and 15% did not get it. 85% means 1700 got the scholarship and 300 did not get the scholarship, right? And over here, 92.5% girl has got this scholarship. 92.5% means what? Okay, 100 minus 92.5 is how much? 7.5. Okay, which is half of 15. Okay, which is half of 15% of this value is how much? 15%. 10% is 300. 15% is 450. Okay, and the half of 450 is how much? 225. That means 225 girls did not get the scholarship, right? And how many got the scholarship? How many got the scholarship? 2775 students got this scholarship. Okay, they are saying 525 students did not get the scholarship. 300 males and 225 females did not get the scholarship. That means yes, we are reaching that. Okay, we are reaching that number, right? Okay, which means the assumption with this started with this particular assumption that 5000 could be the number of total number of students over here is correct, isn't it? So that means the half of these students are how much? 2500, right? Had you gone ahead with the traditional method, assuming x, then 0.6x is the female, and then 0.4x is the male, and all that stuff, it would have been a lot lengthier calculation, guys. Okay, be little smart and beat this calculation like this. Okay, all right. Average weight of A, B, and C. If the average weight of A, B, and C is given as 40, that means A plus B plus C is how much? 140 into 3, that means 120. Average weight of A and B, average weight of A and B is 45, that means A plus B is how much? 90, right? We know A plus B plus C is this much, A plus B is this much. So C, do we know? Is it 30? Right? And they are saying average weight of B and C is 35. That means total weight of B and C is how much? 70. If C is 30, B plus C is 70. How much the value of B is? B is 40. Right? Okay. 14. What will be the answer? B will be the answer, guys. Okay. Please flow like this. Okay. It will come with lots and lots of practices. X and y are two fractions. Okay, x is thrice of y, that means x is equal to 3y. Okay, and the multiplication of x and y is 25 divided by 12. Okay, they have asked us to find out the value of y. Okay, if we have to find out the value of y, we'll have to replace x. That means 3y square is equal to 25 by 12. Right, this 3 will come down over here, it will become 36, and y, that means we'll put root. Okay, that means how much we'll get? We'll get 5 by 6. You do the calculation. Okay, all right. A person deposits 2400 rupees for 11 years bank at the bank, and the rate was 5% for 3 years. Okay, 5% for 3 years, that means effectively for he earned how much? 15% for 3 years, and then 3 years for 6% for 4 years. That means over here he earned how much? 24%, and 6.5% for the how much? Okay, over here 4 years already gone, 3 years already gone, 7 4 plus 3, 7 years already gone, rest remaining 4. If it is simple interest, we can simply multiply it, isn't it? Right, so that means how much? 26% he is getting in the last stretch of 4 years. Eventually he is making how much? Okay, 65% he is making. Right, 65% he is making. So that means, can we simply find out the simple interest of 65, the value of 65%? Okay, 50% is 1200. Right, 50% is 1200, 10% is 240, 5% is 120. If you add all of this, we will reach nothing other than 1560 as your answer, guys. Okay, please be quick with the calculations. Okay, a shopkeeper gets a loss of 28 and 4 by 7% on CP. Okay, 28 and 4 by 7, which means what? 28 and 4 by 7% means what? Okay, that means how much? Had there been 30, 30 into 7, 210, 210, 210 minus 14, 10, 296 plus 4, 300 by 7. This value is how much? 300 by 7. Right, if he is making a loss, if he is making a loss of this much percentage. Okay, when we say somebody is making a loss of 5%. Okay, loss of 5%. Okay, so this we are saying on cost price. Right, then they have asked what is the loss on, what is the percentage loss on selling price. Okay, isn't it? So let us say 100 rupees was the cost and 5 rupees was the loss. You sold it at 95%. They are basically asking us to find how much is 5 divided by 95 into 100. Okay, this is the analogy I'm drawing. Okay, so the loss value in the numerator will remain as it is, which is how much? 300 divided by 7. Right, and this 95 is how much? 100 minus 5, which means 100 minus 300 divided by 7, isn't it? So which will give us how much? 300 by 7 into this one will become 7 divided by 400. Right, and if we do another into 100, will we get how much? Will we get the percentage value? Will we get the percentage value, guys? Okay, this one gone, this one gone, this one gone, this one gone. Okay, did we do some calculation error? 28 and 4 by 7, 28 and 4 by 7 is how much? 28 and 4 by 7 is how much? 210, 210 minus 14. Okay, over here the mistake is that we were supposed to write 200. Okay, this is over here your 200, guys. Okay, this is over here 200. Let's write it 200. Okay, if there is 200, then we'll have to change this value as well and this value as well. So over here we'll write 2 and over here we'll write 5. Okay, right? So how much do we get? 200 divided by 5, we will get 40%. Right? What will be the answer? 17C will be the answer, guys. Okay. Don't don't freak out with the don't freak out with the big numbers. Okay, right? I guess the guys are running away now. Okay, who and all here? Two of you are here. Okay, 200 by 7. Yes, absolutely. Okay, right. Okay, fine. All right. Okay, Kavita. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. All right. ठीक है. Let's two of you stick around till the very last. We'll pull it off. Okay, before one. A, B, and C can do a piece of work in 20, 30, and 60 days. Okay, right? Respectively. That means total work is 60. A is doing 3, he's doing 1, 2, and he's doing 1. Okay. Then when will A complete the work if he is supported by B and C on every third day? Okay. If he is being supported by B and C every third day, first day 3 work will happen, second day another 3 work will happen, third day 6 work will happen. Why? Because he is being supported by B and C, both of it, isn't it? Which means how much? This set of 3 days will give you 12. Set of 3 days, 12 work is completed. That means divide by 12. That means we will need how much? 5 such sets we will be needing. Okay. So 5 such sets will be needing. That means 3 into 5. How much days it will take? It will take 15 days to finish off the work. Okay. All right, guys. With this, we are done with the mathematics questions. Okay. We are done with the mathematics questions, guys. Right. Okay. Let's get started with the other stuff. Easy ones. Yeah, tell me. Tell me. What do you guys think about this one? What do you guys think about this one? What is the answer for this one? Look carefully. Look carefully. Over here there has to be an interaction between, if you have to look at this particular dot, there has to be an interaction between the moon and this hexagon. That means this we can throw onto a toss. Okay, the triangle is separate somewhere. Over here no triangle can be drawn separately, can be drawn separately, but there is no dot presented over here, right? Okay, so that means this option will also go on to a toss, this option will also go on to a toss. D is the obvious answer, guys. Okay, right. Now if you want to look at more closely, you can pick up each of these. Okay, let us say this particular dot represent all 4 figures. Okay, do we have all 4 figures? Yes, over here all 4 figures are here. Okay, this particular dot over here, it represents your hexagon, triangle, and rectangle. Okay, hexagon, triangle, and rectangle, right? So hexagon, triangle, but not rectangle. Okay, so can we have this hexagon, triangle, but not rectangle over here? Right. So 19 D will be the answer, guys, easily. Yes, Kavita. No answer. Shushant. Okay, just give me one moment, guys. All right. All right. For some reason, it's not showing how many participants are there, even though more number of participants are there. Okay. Anyways, this one. What do you guys think about this one? What do you guys think about this one? Okay, we need a place, okay, wherein this dot is represented clearly all alone. Okay, right? That means the rectangle alone. Do we have rectangle alone in A? Yes. In C? Yes. In D? Yes. In B? No, we don't have. Let's cross it. Okay. And then this one, the rectangle and the pentangle. Okay. The rectangle and the pentangle. Do we have rectangle and the pentangle alone somewhere? No, we don't have over here. Pentangle and rectangle we don't have over here as well. Okay, so the answer will be D. Right? Yes, absolutely correct. Answer will be D. Okay. Optimist is to cheerful, pessimist is to what? Okay, yes, absolutely correct, guys. Okay, optimist is to cheerful, pessimist to what? Okay, mean, no. Yes, gloomy. Okay, helpful, no. Petty means small stuff. Okay, small, trivial. Okay, pessimist means gloomy. Gloomy means dark. Okay, right, and all that. Right, yeah. Tell me this one. RBC is to erythrocytes. Okay. WBC is to what? Okay. RBC, the other name of RBC is nothing but erythrocytes. Okay. So what is the other name of white blood cells? Thrombocytes. The other name of thrombocytes is platelets. Yeah, leukocytes, absolutely. Okay. Platelets, right? Lymphocytes. Lymphocytes is a type of WBC, right? Monocyte is also a type of WBC. Leukocytes is the other name of white blood cells. Okay. Leukocytes is the other name of white blood cells, which actually works as the immunity for the body. Okay. I is to ophthalmologist. Okay. Music is to what? Conductor? No. Conductor? No. Player? No. Pianist? Pianist? Maybe it does sound very, very, uh, you know, um, close to it, but it's not. Okay. Composer is the person who composes music. Okay. Who creates music. Right. That is called composer. Okay. Muscle is to samlek. Okay. 24, guys. Yep, absolutely. 24. Quick. 24. 24. Okay. 24, guys. Question number 24. Muscle is to samlek. Okay. Look over here carefully. Okay. MUS. Okay. It is changing into SUM. Okay. MUS is changing into what? SUM. Okay. Right. So that means this OUT over here will have to change into TUO. We have only one such answer in the option, which is TUO. Rest all others we don't find anywhere. TUO, guys. Okay. Right. Yes, absolutely correct. Cricket is to bat, hockey is to stick. Okay. Yes. Right. 24, 25. Quick. 25, guys. Quick. Yeah. Stick. Okay. We have to choose the odd one out. Okay. Beautician is to parlor. Okay. Lawyer is to court. Okay. Engineer is to site. Okay. Then what? Beautician works in parlor, lawyer works in court, engineer works on the site, chemist works where? Does chemist work in the medicine? No, chemist doesn't work in the medicine. Okay, it works in the laboratory. Okay, lab. Right? Study of fish is indeed called pisciculture. Yes. Study of bees is called apiculture. Study of silkworm is called sericulture. Study of bird is called ornithology. Okay, ornithology. Okay, ornithology. Okay, study of birds is called what? Ornithology. Right. The next odd one out: medium, mediocre, average, terrible. Yes, 27B. Okay, terrible. Terrible means even worse than average. Okay, terrible means even very, you know, uh, idiotic, very worse than even averages. Okay, medium means average. Mediocre means, saying this is just an mediocre performance. This is just an average performance. The meaning of all remains the same. Okay, 29 again we have to find out odd one out. Okay, three are similar, one is different. Which one is different? Okay, right. In this 29, these two are opposite of each other. These two are opposite of each other. The shaded ones are opposite of each other. Which one will be the answer? 29. A will be the answer, absolutely. Question number 30. Give me the answer quickly. Okay, question number 30. Give me the answer quickly, guys. Quick, guys, quick. Okay, how many spokes are there? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 29th A, yes. Okay, over here 8 spokes are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spokes are there. Okay, 6 spokes are there. 6 spokes are there. Now, can you guys tell me which one is the odd one out? Can you guys tell me which one is the odd one out? Yes, absolutely. B, 30th B is the odd one out because the number of spokes over here is odd, and in rest all others it's even. Okay, this one, easy one. By looking itself, you can say easily that, what can you say? Yes, question number 30B. 31. Question number 31. Okay, by looking itself, yes, absolutely. By looking itself, we can say A and B cannot be the answer. Okay, A and B cannot be the answer because we need to have a straight line, something like this. Okay, and once we have the straight line over here, okay, we'll have a line connecting. We'll need to have a line connecting this to here and this one to here. Okay, let me write it in the black one moment. Okay, so this is something like this. Okay, and this is something like this, and this is something like this. Okay, and this one will connect over here, and this one will connect over here. Okay, so doesn't look so uh, uh, you know okay, doesn't look that soothing to the eyes, but whatsoever. Okay, so basically if we have to find out this one, we can also place uh you know something like guys, why don't you guys think C is the answer? Because C cannot be the answer, because over here we are having three lines emanating from one single point. We cannot have three lines emanating from a single point over here, right? Okay, so we'll go ahead with D as your answer for this particular question. Okay, yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one. Okay, this is a good one, guys. What do you guys think about this? Okay, right. So in this figure there is circle and diamond. Okay, circle, diamond, square. Okay, circle, diamond, square, circle. Okay, circle, diamond, square, circle. Okay, circle, diamond, square, circle. Okay, so first circle, then diamond. Diamond is also a type of your square. Okay, then again square, and then circle. C. Okay, right? Circle, diamond, square, circle. Okay, so again you should have circle, isn't it? Which one we should have? Which one we should have? 32. 32D. 32D, the answer key they have given the D. Okay, but then we need to understand one particular stuff over here. Okay, yes. Okay, yes, absolutely, yes, absolutely. 32D, 32D. Okay, 32D. Okay, we have to look at it from top to down. Okay, from top to down. Okay, right, isn't it? The whole figure is enclosed into a circle. Okay, so similarly, the whole figure will get enclosed into a circle again. Okay, right? Will it not get enclosed into a circle again? Okay, so this one over here is your the outer one. The outer one is your what? A square, right? And this square is getting enclosed into a circle, right? The hole is getting enclosed into a circle. So this hole will also get enclosed into a circle. I'm still not convinced though why and how exactly this is happening. Why and how this is happening, guys? Okay, right. Answer key they have given answer as D, but then my logic is that over here circle and diamond, over here circle, diamond, and square, over here circle, diamond, square, circle. Okay, so we will have, yes, D is not the correct one. Okay, so we will be having circle, diamond, square. We will have for sure. Okay, yes, yes, this last image and this image is the same. Okay, this is from the key directly, right? And this is the circle. Okay, when we have circle, then after that a diamond came into the picture. Okay, right? And then a square came into the picture, then circle. Okay, circle, diamond, square, circle, and again another diamond should come as per my line of reasoning, and that is why we should probably go ahead with A as your answer, guys. Okay, all right, Kavita, maybe you need to you can correct this one. Okay, yep, this one, this one. Obviously C is not the answer, obviously B is not the answer. Okay, right, and D is not the answer. What is the answer? 33. Option A is the answer. It is pretty much visible clearly. Okay, obviously in this one it cannot be the answer, this one cannot be the answer, right, isn't it? And this one also cannot be the answer. This particular stuff is little bent, isn't it? The bulged part is over here, right? So 34, again we'll go ahead with A as your answer. Okay, 35. Clearly A is not the answer, B is not the answer. Between C and D we have to be careful. The only difference is this particular stuff, we cannot have a single line like this, we'll have to have a double line like this so as to make it complete. Okay, right? There'll be the one line will be for this square, the another one will be for this particular square. So 35 C is the answer. That's absolutely correct. Yep. 36. Quick, tell me what is the answer for 36? Okay, 36. What is the answer, guys? 36. What's the answer? 36, guys. What do you guys think? What is the answer for question number 36? First of all, what you guys are supposed to do, question number 36. Question number 36B is not the right answer, Kavita. Okay. You need to understand that do we have this? Do we have this anywhere? Okay, we don't have this. So that is why we won't have D as the B as the answer. Okay. Do we have a triangle like this, a right angle triangle? That means D can also not be the correct answer over here. Okay. And if you look at A properly, we have this particular structure. Okay. This particular structure like this. We need this one. Okay. We need this one, which is there in this. Okay. So we will go ahead with C. We have a triangle as well, and we have all others as well. A, B, and D are not possible. Only C is possible over here, guys. Okay. You want to look at it more carefully, we can go ahead and look at it more carefully. Okay. Yeah. This one. This one. What do you guys think about this one? Okay. We cannot go ahead with option A because there is this and a triangle. This triangle seems to have four sides. Okay, so A cannot be the answer, right? Isn't it? Okay, so A cannot be the answer, and then this one also. We don't have something like this with us, isn't it? We don't have something like this with us, so this also won't be the answer, isn't it, guys? Okay, now we are left with these two options. If we are left with these two options, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, option number A and D are gone onto a toss already. Okay, option number A and D cannot be the couple of answers over here, right? Okay, so what we will have over here, which one we will have? Okay, the problem the problem the problem with this particular question is that we have this one. Okay, we have this particular triangle drop down. Okay, which is not there. This particular triangle is not given there in your problem figure, guys. Okay, right? So that is why we will go ahead with 37 C as your answer. Okay, 38 is an easy one. How about Sushant? He did not answer. 38 is an easy one. Okay, first count 1 2 3 4. We need to have only four element. 1 2 3 4 5 6. It cannot be the answer. Okay, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Okay, it can be the answer. Okay, do we have a triangle? Do we have a triangle somewhere? Okay, we do not have a triangle given. We do not have a triangle given. 38, which one will be the answer? Okay, if by any chance your video lags, okay, if by any chance your video lags, just keep it live. Okay, make it live, right? Which one will be the answer, guys? 38. Question number 38. B. Yes, absolutely. Question number 38. Answer will be B. Okay. Now this one. What do you guys think about this one? What do you guys think about this one? Okay. I've kept my chat open. Okay. Where will you find? Can we find it here somewhere? Can we make it somewhere here like this? Okay, let me use another pen. Okay, can you make something like this somewhere? Okay, 39, 39 guys, quick, quick, quick. 39 guys, 39, quick. 39 guys, 39. Okay, so if you look at it more carefully, can we draw something like this over here? Okay, and something like this over here. Okay, so 39, which one will be the answer? Okay, we'll go ahead 39 with C as the answer. Okay, okay, 39 C will be the answer, guys. Now this one, how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so one answer is gone. This cannot be your answer. Okay, this one cannot be the answer, right? In this one, the elements are like this. We don't have a square rectangle like elements anywhere, so this one also gone on to a toss. These two are close options. Okay, if these two are close options, if you look at more closely, this length and this length is pretty disproportional, and this length and this length is proportional, which is the L over here. Okay, so question number 40, which one will we go ahead with? B or C? B or C, guys? Question number 40. Which one will we go ahead with? Question number 40. B. Yes, absolutely. Question number 40. We will go ahead with C and not B. Okay. Right. You have to correct it, Devanathan. Okay. Question number 40. We will go ahead with C and not B. Okay. Right. Why? Because this particular, if you have to look it more carefully, look more carefully. Okay, look at this, look at this, and this breadth. Look at this and this, and look at this particular given figure. It's pretty much, you know, very symmetric over here, right? In C. So that's why we'll go ahead with 40B. Garden, rose, and jasmine. Okay, garden is there, rose and jasmine. Okay, 41, 41C. Nobody should have any doubt. Okay, garden, inside garden you will be having rose and jasmine. Okay, 41C. 42, metal, zinc and gold. Metal, zinc and gold. Okay, 42D, right? 42D, isn't it? Yes, absolutely correct. Okay, 42 will be D. 43 will be how much? 43 will be how much? Women, widows, and teachers. Women, widows, and teachers. Widows are female only, right? That means one circle will come inside another. That is for sure, isn't it? All all widows are women, right? Isn't it? But is it necessary for them to be a teacher? Right? It's not necessary for them to be a teacher. Right? So 43, the answer will be D. Some will be a teacher as well. Okay. Pigeons, birds, and dogs. Okay. Pigeons, birds, and dogs. Easy one. Right? All birds, pigeons, and dogs. Okay. Pigeons, birds, and dogs. Right? Question number 44. Question number 44D. Isn't it? Question number 45. Here to here, you square it. Here to here, you square it. Here to here, you square it. So the square of these three will be how much? 44. B, right? 45B. Isn't it, guys? 45B. Absolutely. That's correct. Yes. Okay. 46. Now tell me 46. This center element goes there. Okay. This center element goes there. Right? Isn't it? So that means we'll have T in the corner, in that bottom left corner, which means these all gone, isn't it? These three are gone, right? And this shift, this one shift from the circle, the your shaded circle shift inside. So yeah, C and D, they are already there. Okay. And now this X shift here, triangle is shifting here. So this star will also shift here. Okay. So if a star also shift here, so 46, how much? 46, the answer will be D, guys. Okay. 47. 47, guys. Okay. Z is moving here. This is coming over here. Okay. Right. 5 is getting vanished and a new one is coming over here. Okay. So equal to sign should come over here. We should have equal to sign over here. That means this and these two are probable. B, D and E are gone. Okay. Right. B, D and E are gone. Isn't it? Isn't it, guys? You know, C3 has already gone on to a toss from here. We have a new number 6 coming in. Isn't it? So that means A has also gone on to a toss. So 47, which will be the answer? C. No, Devanathan, 47 C. Okay. 3 already there. Okay. After reaching at this particular point, they're all vanishing. Right? So 3 will also vanish. Isn't it? Now this is a correct, this is a good one. This is a good one. There is a small correction over here. There is a like this. Okay. Right. Yeah, what happened to the boxing board, guys? What happened to the boxing, guys? Right. Okay, it's at 12:18. Okay. Nishant Dev versus Vadre. Okay. Right. Just keep me updated. Yeah. Meanwhile, 48. This is a good question. This is a good question. I'll give you a hint. These two are interchanging. The first and last are interchanging. Right. From the figure 1 to 2, first and last are interchanging. These two are remaining as it is. Okay. And then from figure 2 to 3, all of it are moving one place upwards, right? So this is going here, this one is reaching over here, this one is reaching over here, and this one is coming back down over here. Okay, right? So this is a cycle. So now we will just replace these two. Okay, so 1 will come over here, 3 will come over here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, right? And now we move all of it one place upwards. Okay, so if we move one place upwards over here, then what? This 1 will come. Yes, Kavita, absolutely correct. Okay, this 2 will go over here, this 3 will go over here. Okay, and this 4 will move one place upwards. So 3, 4, 2, 1. Okay, where do we have 3, 4, 2, 1? Okay, 3, 4, 2, 1. Absolutely, 48. B will be the answer. Okay, I will I will let you know this logic once again. Right? Look at this logic once again. It's like first this is interchanging. Okay, and after that all of these four elements are moving one place upwards. Okay, right, it's clear, right? And then again these two are just interchanging the place, and then again all of it will change its one place upwards. That's it. Yeah, question number 49. What do you think about question number 49, guys? Question number 49. Okay, T star triangle, T star triangle. Okay, the first is like T star and triangle. Okay, 49. Guys, what do you guys think about this particular one? Okay, triangle moved to the right corner. Okay, triangle moved to the right corner. So, this is the orientation, then this is the orientation, right? So now, what will happen? This will be the orientation, right? Okay, 49, guys. What do you guys think about 49? I think this is the second last question for your reasoning, right? There'll be only one or two questions like this, which will be, uh, you know, which will be a hell lot of a headache. Okay, right? So, yeah, guys, what do you guys think about this question number 49? What do you guys think about question number 49, guys? Okay, it's C clear? Yes. Okay, even after reaching at the midpoint, they are not, vanishing, right? Okay, so triangle, triangle, triangle. Okay, one moment. This T triangle star, T triangle star. Okay, so T triangle and star. Okay, triangle TS star. What do you guys think about this particular question, guys? 49. Okay, one thing is clear that it is always being led by T, isn't it? It is always being led by T, and always the T is at the this T. Okay, I think since this is the orientation once, and again this is the orientation once, next this is the orientation and this is the orientation. So this time again over here, this will be the orientation, which means what? Which means what? D and C we can chuck in that case, right? So if we can chuck D and C in that case, so we will be left with three options. Okay, it has always, it has always, okay, okay. So so right now what will happen? This T and this will change their places. Why? Because if we look more closely in these two, these two have changed their places, even though the orientation is the same, right? So we will have the triangle over here and T over here, which means B also gone onto a toss, right? So if B also gone onto a toss, the mid one, okay, so the mid one will again change its place. So earlier the mid one was this particular stuff square. Now it will be what? A star. These two will change its place, right? These two are changing its place, isn't it? So we'll go ahead with A, isn't it? I think this was a good one. This was a good one, guys. Another good one. Okay. No way to CDE. Okay. Yes. Question number 50. All those of you who are here, answer question number 50. Quick, guys, quick. Question number 50. Question number 50, guys. What do you guys think about question number 50? Who all are here? Who all are here, guys? Question number 50. I want an answer to question number 50. Yes, all gone. All gone. Question number 50. Who is here? Devnathan is here. Or he's also gone. Who is here? All right. Okay. Yes, yes. Please stick around. Okay. Shushant is gone. Okay. What do you think about this 50? What do you guys think about this one? Look at the sign of arrow alone. Okay. Is it moving clockwise 90 degree? Clockwise 90 degree, clockwise 90 degree. So now we will be have it in upwards direction. That means C and E cannot be the answer, isn't it? Now look at T and move that, if this one alone, in the anti-clockwise direction. Can we move this one in the anti-clockwise direction? Isn't it? Is it like if we move it anti-clockwise 90 degree, we'll be reach here, again we'll reach here, again we'll reach here. Then that means next time we will have T something like this, isn't it? Yes or no? So we have T this way, this way, this way. All right, it's good. Okay. Now let's focus on B. Is it also moving 90 degrees in clockwise direction? Okay. So now this time we will have a B like this. Yes or no? This time we'll have a B like this, right? So that means D also gone on to a toss, right? Okay. So now we are just left with two of the options. Okay. We are just left with two of the options, A and B. Okay. This C, D, and E are gone on to a toss. Okay. The difference, the difference between these two is that you know this arrow T and B. Okay, arrow T and B. then B, then what is happening? Entire this stuff is moving one round. Okay, so that means now it is again B arrow and T. So now will it move? The T will come over here, B will come over here, and the arrow will come over here, right? This is how it will become. So T, we had only these two options remaining. T in the top right corner is B, and that is why we'll go ahead with 50. B as your answer, guys. Okay. All right. Yes, absolutely. Let's get started with English. Read the following passage and answer the following question based on the passage. Some words are highlighted to help you locate while answering the question. Recently, a newspaper article mourned the total disappearance of the common house sparrow. This was a comment on the city's perceptible move towards edging out flora and fauna. Flora and fauna means plants and animals of the city. In the rapid urbanization, multi storing apartments grew and large scale felling of trees became necessary. Last week, however, seven pairs of these sparrows were spotted in a suburb, possibly on the suburb. Possibly the greenery of this place has created a new habitat for these birds which like their proximity to human beings and have made a comeback. A systematic development of trees and suburbs all over the city would woo the absence of house sparrow to our midst. Okay. First of all, woo means what? W-O-O. Okay. Woo means to attract. Okay. We are talking about sparrow and how exactly this urbanization has taken a toll in the population of a sparrow, right? And how the we have talked about the creation of habitat and all that stuff, and we are thinking that possibly yes, you know, it can make some comeback, right? So over here, what does the term urbanization refer to? As per in the given passage, urbanization, greenery destruction in the city, possible. Concrete structure on a huge scale, possible. Big shift from rural to urban life. We haven't talked about big shift from rural to urban life. Migration of people to cities. We haven't talked about this thing as well. Okay. Right. So, what does the term urbanization refer to? Okay. So, urbanization refers to concrete structures on a huge scale. This is coming up. Okay. This is coming up, and because of which, greeneries are getting lost, and because of which the house sparrows, these sparrows are getting extinct. Okay. What does the phrase absentee house sparrow means as given? Okay. 52. What could be the answer? Okay. 52. The sparrows are making infrequent visits, right? Infrequent visits. No, the sparrows that forgot his habitat, it doesn't forget their habitats. Okay. The sparrow that went away from urban areas, why will it go away from the urban areas? It has gone away from the urban areas, or it might have got disappeared, right? The sparrow that is extinct. Okay, so the correct answer will be D, will be the correct answer. The sparrow that has gone extinct from the urban areas. Okay, 52 answer will be D. All right, now this one. Please answer this one. Please answer these ones. What do you think about this one? What do you guys think about this particular one? Okay, right. What do you guys think about this one? You're not thinking about this one? Okay. The Sericulture Farmers Welfare Association of Ramnagaram has concerned intentional practiced. Do they concern? Right? Sorry. Yeah. So they have planned. Okay. They have probably planned an indefinite fast onto that in front of Ramanagaram cocoon market situation situated on Bangalore Mysuru highway from 15 July. We are probably talking about a time period which is in advance if the government does not take note of their what some demands, okay, their approach, no, their conduct, no, okay, their establishment, okay, right. Predicament means their pain, okay, their pain, or their in being in a difficult situation, right. This is called your predicament, okay. So does not take note of their predicament means their problems, right, okay, and come to their aid by announcing a minimum support price. The average price of cocoons, which used to be obtained, engaged, scarce, which used to be around, okay, 55 answer will be A, okay, which used to be around 480 to 500 for every kg of crossbreed variety, and 600 to 700 for a kg of a what quality? Straight quality, property quality, apparent quality, superior quality. Okay, if it is costing you more, then obviously the cost will be more, right? Superior quality, B voltine. Okay, that could be the name of that particular quality. During January and February this year, saw a free fall ever since the COVID 19 scares. What? COVID 19 scares what? It hit the market, it hit the silk market. Okay, right? Not coast, not vein, not level. Okay, all right, guys, let's go ahead. Okay, right. Meaning, nearest meaning, synonyms: culpable. Okay, culpable comes from the word called culprit. Okay, culprit means guilty. Okay, yes. Okay, culpable means guilty. So it comes from the culprit. Culprit means culprits are guilty, right? They have made a mistake. So they are not blameless, they are not innocent, they are not faultless, they are accountable. Okay, you are accountable for your AFCAT results. Okay, right. Okay, ally means to lessen. Okay, ally means to lessen, ALAY. Ally means to lessen, diminish. Okay, diminish. Okay, right. Assuage, ASSAUGE, alleviate. Okay, alleviate, right. So to lessen, amplify, aggravate, intensify, these are all wrong ones, right. Which one will be the correct one? Which one will be the correct one? Question number 59, guys. Quick. Question number 59. Okay. The answer will be your B. Okay. Flurry. Okay. Flurry. Okay. Just listen to the sound of the word flurry. Okay. Flurry. That means it can be understood from the very sound of the word itself that something is coming very suddenly, some commotion is happening, some disturbances is happening which is coming very suddenly. Okay, so if that is the case, docile means meek. Okay, meek. So that is not your answer for sure. Contrary means something which is not applicable to the general law, which is in opposite to the general sense, right? Like if you say sun rises in the west, that is contrary to the general rule that we know. Okay, bolt means to lock. Okay, the lock, the bolting that you do of the gates, that is called the bolt. Okay, swirl. Okay, swirl means flurry. Okay, swirl means flurry, at which means that some excitement, some commotion, right? Some sort of um, some sort of sudden new kind of sudden kind of commotion which is happening. Okay, like whenever you go to a stage, you'll be having swirl in your heart. Okay, so I don't know how to describe this particular thing in English actually. Okay, so anyway, so the answer is 60A. Now we have to work out with the opposite ones. Okay, the antonyms, right? Antonyms. Mount. Mount means to ascend. Okay, mount means to ascend. So what will be mount means to you are mounting on the horse. Okay, so the ascend is the meaning, the opposite of which will be what? Descend. Okay, the opposite will be descend. 61B. Replete. 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 What is the answer? Replete means filled with. Okay, replete means filled with. Okay, right. So what will be the answer over here, guys? Replete. Okay, replete. What will be the answer? Okay, replete means filled. Okay, that means you are having enough of it. Okay, it he had a replete amount of apples in his hand with him. Okay, so he was crammed means jammed. Okay, satiated means completely full. Okay, well fed also means the same. Yes, absolutely, that's correct. Okay, 62 answer will be D. Okay, anticipate. Okay, anticipate means you are anticipating. Okay, fine, something will come, some question will come. Okay, so what is the opposite of that? Anticipate. Compel means you are forcing someone. No. Aggravate, that means you are making the situation worse. No. Approve, that means you are giving your approval that yeah, fine, you do it, or this is how it should happen. No, that is also incorrect. Even though distrust means I know there is a some sense of suspicion involved in the word distrust. Even though it may or may not be the exact opposite, the closest we could reach was with the answer distrust. Okay, so we'll go ahead with 63, distrust as the answer. Okay, right. Keep me updated about the boxing match. Okay, all right. This one, idioms and phrases. Bury the hatchet. Okay, easy one. Beef. Good friends. Make peace with someone. Leave someone struggling. Let go someone. Okay, which one will you choose? Which one will you choose? Okay, be good friends with someone is not the one. Leaving someone struggling, that's also not the one. Okay, you are not making peace with someone. Are you making peace with someone when you say bury the hatchet? Okay, bury the hatchet. Okay, what does it mean? Okay, bury the hatchet. Okay, that means you are like, okay, fine, whatever our mind quarrel is, yeah, 60, 64. Okay, 64, let go someone means you could have let have gone them for anything, right? You might have taken money, this and that. Okay, you have probably made peace. Okay, 65 will be B. Okay, to turn over, to turn over the new leaf. Okay, right, to turn over the new leaf means what? If you turn the new leaf, let's just imagine literally you are turning over the new leaf, then means what? You are doing something new, right? You are doing absolutely doing something new. Make a fresh conduct. Yep, probable. Changing the way of speaking. Speaking narrowly mentioned over here. Altering one's method. Yes, okay, in a sense that is correct. Changing one's behavior positively. Okay, this word positively is very important. Okay, to turn over the new leaf means what? To change your conduct, and more importantly, to to work out in a such a way that helps you positively, right? To bring about that positive change in you, right? So we'll go ahead with option D, right? Let's say somebody is having very bad habit. Okay, so now they are turning the leaf, so that means they are quitting that bad habit, and now they are turning into this good habit. Okay, positive habits. So that is why changing one's behavior positively. Okay, this what is important for this particular idiom. Okay, it was not so easy one. You could have skipped in the exam scenario. Okay, not have the ghost of the chance. Okay, what do you mean by ghost of the chance? Not having the ghost of the chance. Okay, right, not having the even the small amount of fear. Okay, guys, look, whenever you know whenever they talk in the literal sense. Okay, whenever they talk in the literal sense, right, over here is ghost, over here is fear. Okay, so this is not the answer. Okay, right, it cannot be the right the answer. Okay, not having any hope, yes, it could be the correct answer. Not having a slightest chance. Okay, yes, that is also correct. Having difficulty in feeling, no, there is no difficulty in any of your feeling. Okay, so we are boiled down to option B and C. Okay, right. Yes, JC, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, not having the slightest chance, not having any hope. Okay, you might have the hope. Okay, you might have the hope. Okay, let's say somebody is scoring 40 marks in AFCAT mock right now. They might have the hope of clearing the exam, right? Okay, but the truth is that they are not going to clear the exam, isn't it? At least if you are scoring bare minimum 120, 130 on the D-day, you can push yourself, right? Okay. But if it is like 20, 30 marks you are getting missed on the D-day, you can't get 150, 160, right? That the cutoff marks. So you might have the hope, but the chance is not there for such kind of candidates. So we'll go ahead with 60C. Answer C. Right? All right, guys. Let's get started with the, you know, these ones. Okay, e-commerce automotive service marketplace. Okay, e-commerce automotive service marketplace for the automotive sector industry has set the industry benchmarking with the launch of a new iOS mobile app. Okay, we are talking about some marketplace. This is your entire subject, marketplace for the automotive service industry has set the industry what? Industry benchmarking? No, industry not benchmarking, industry benchmark. Okay, industry benchmark or the touchstone. Okay, industry benchmark or the touchstone. right? Okay, okay. So the error is in option C, right? It has set the industry benchmark, not benchmarking. Okay, India has taken. Okay, okay. You see the way I said. India has taken over here in the speech itself. You see, India has taken care of. India has taken care of. Does it not sound awkward when you listen to it? India has taken care of the needs of the world along with the domestic struggle during the coronavirus pandemic. Okay, India has taken care of. Okay, right, right. Okay, India has taken care of. Okay, that will be the correct usage, guys. Write down what do you guys think of all this. Write down the question number and answer. Okay, right. Medical technology is a constantly flow of. Okay, medical technology is a constantly flow of innovations resulting from high level research and development within the industry. Okay, medical technology is a constantly flow of. Is it the right usage, guys? 69. 69, the error is in constantly. Okay, the correct usage is constant. Okay, medical technology is the constant flow of innovations resulting from high level research and development within the industry. Okay, 70, answer the question number 70, guys, quick. ITC chairman, what about the boxing bout? Oh hell. Okay, Nishan, they've lost. Okay, no worries. Yeah, ITC chairman said that plans to creating alternate structure, okay, for the hotel business will be reviewed along with the impact of the pandemic. Okay, plans to creating, okay, plans to create, okay, plans to create and not creating. Okay, alternate structures for the hotel business will be reviewed along with the impact of the pandemic on the hospitality sector. Okay. Yes, guys, this one. What do you guys think about this one? What do you guys think about this particular question? Okay. Our reduced COVID 19 mortality rating. Okay. Our reduced COVID 19 mortality rating indicates that patients are getting treatment in time, due to which they are recovering fast. Okay. Our reduced COVID 19 mortality rating or rate, okay, mortality rate will be the correct usage. The error is in B. Okay, right. Witnessed the sustained growth, I feel confident. Okay, witness the sustained growth. Okay, right, it sounds so awkward over here. The right usage is having witnessed. Okay, having eaten, I slept. Okay, I ate and then I slept. Okay, so the what we are saying, that having witnessed the sustained growth, I feel confident this represents a massive opportunity for our combined companies to strengthen our foothold in the market. Okay, so the error is in option A. Okay, having witnessed. Winter brings changes in humidity and temperature that creates, okay, perfect conditions for, okay, winter brings changes in humidity and temperature that create perfect condition for causes dry skin, also known as xerosis. Condition for, not causes, conditions for causing, okay, conditions for causing dry skin, also known as xerosis. So the error is in C. All right, 74, guys. Okay, a starry, Okay, starry dash of bright light flew out accompanied by a score of rockets. Okay, what do you guys think about this 74 and 75? Write down the answer in the chat. Okay, quickly, guys, write down the answer in the chat. Okay, what do you guys think about this one? All right, yes, yes. Okay, how about others? Okay, yes. Yes, absolutely. Right. Okay. A starry. Okay. Await. Await means to wait. Expect. No, you are not refusing as well. Okay. Starry cascade. Cascade means a small river. Okay. A flow of water. Okay. A starry cascade of bright lights flew out, accompanied by a score of rockets. Okay. We are possibly talking about the, meteor shower. Okay, shooting star, something of that sort, like when so many shooting stars are there. Okay, people could not dash the true risk. Okay, people could not dash the true risk of their investments because financial conglomerates were distorting market signals. Okay, what, people could not decrease the true risk? No. Okay, decrease, if decrease could have been the answer, diminished could also have been used. Okay, people could not comfortable the true risk. Yeah, how can you be comfortable with the risk, isn't it? We cannot be the comfortable with the risk. So people could not evaluate. Okay, they could not access. Okay, assess, a double s e double s. Okay, right? Rest of you guys also please write down the answers, okay, in the chat. Six of you, right? Now we start with the GK ones. Yeah, guys, what do you guys think about this GK? These are damn easy questions. Okay, equator, equator. Which equator does not pass through which continent? Okay, equator is what? 0 degree, right? Okay, North America and South America. Okay, it does passes through Asia. Okay, Asia is over here. It doesn't passes through Australia and New Zealand, which is over here. Okay, it does pass through Africa as well. Okay, North America is here and South America is somewhere here. Okay, so it doesn't pass through which one? It doesn't pass through the North America. Okay, and even before that we missed this one. Okay, sphygmomanometer is used to measure. Okay, sphygmomanometer is used to measure your blood pressure. Okay, and glucose level is measured by glucometer. Okay, heartbeat and pulse rate both are measured by stethoscope. Okay, please pardon the spelling. Okay, this is the answer. Heartbeat and pulse rate both are measured by stethoscope. Okay, who is known as the father of German unity? Okay, Helmut. Okay, Helmut is the name of the chancellor, right? There used to be East and West Germany. The division of Germany happened after the World War II, right? Okay, because they not only had the decisive loss, but then the Allied powers, they ensured that the power of Germany does not remain as it is. Okay, so that they do not come again and start another round of World War III. So with this thought in the mind, the nation, the Allied powers, what did they do? They divided the Germany into two, right? into the East Germany and the West Germany, and there used to be a very big wall between these Eastern and the Western Germany, right? And which was eventually taken down in the reigns of Helmut Kohl. Okay, he was the German Chancellor, and he was a very very powerful German Chancellor. There is there is another person in Germany in history. Mussolini. No, Mussolini was in Italy. Okay, uh, there's one person. Okay, which is very very important. Okay, father of Germany maybe. Okay, one moment I tell you, father of German unity. Okay, so yeah, Bismarck. Okay, this is another leader over there, Bismarck. Okay, which was the very very prominent leader of Germany. Okay, and he was responsible for leading the nation from front and making it as great, and then then handling it over to Hitler, who eventually started as a soldier and eventually went on to become the chancellor, and he wanted to win the entire world. Okay, that's the stuff, but unfortunately that did not happen from Hitler's point of view. Unfortunately it did not happen, and a lot of homicide and all that stuff, gas chamber and whatnot. You guys must have already heard of Holocaust, and the lady named the diary of a young girl, right? If you guys have studied, right? Okay, young girl, right, by Annie Frank, right? So in that she has mentioned how exactly these guys used to live in the the sense of terror every single day and out. Okay, and nobody knows exactly what exactly happened to Annie Frank. Probably she was also deported to one of the concentration camp, and she was probably also gone along with the gas chambers. Okay, or who knows how she died? Nobody knows. Okay, which of the following is the lightest gas? The lightest gas is hydrogen. Okay, is hydrogen. But since we don't have such an answer over here, nitrogen mass is 14, methane CH4, C12, H4, that means 16. Fluorine is how much? Fluorine is 19. Helium is the next second lightest gas. That is why the atomic mass of helium is how much? 2. Okay. All right. So where did the first version of SARC summit organized? Okay. The first SARC summit was organized in the year 1985 in Bangladesh, Dhaka. Okay. And the latest version of it, yes, and the latest version of it was to be supposed to be, take place at Pakistan, right? But it could not take place. Why? Because of the Uri attack, India boycotted, right? And over there, I don't know whether it was Parvez Musharraf or somebody else. Okay, he like invited PM Modi that, sir, please come, that Uri attack has and all has happened, and let's discuss and all that happened. Why and this and all stuff has happened. Yes, Ture Alvin, absolutely correct. Dhaka is the correct one, right? So because of the Uri attack that happened, okay, it happened on 14th of February, right? I think that was 2016 or 17, right? I'm not quite sure. You have to, you need to remember this one. What exactly happened? That the paramilitary forces were there in two buses, right? And there was a Fidae. Okay, what we call that is Fidae or Mujahid. Okay, so Fidae means human bomb. Okay, that is like that. Okay, so he was there in a car and hit one of the bus with the loads of explosives. Okay, right? So many people died, so many soldiers died. So because of that, India did not go and take part in that SARC summit, and post that, rest all others all other the participant countries also boycotted that, and it eventually did not take place. Okay, right. And all of you have already been knowing that there are 8 SARC nations, right? And SARC stands for South Asian Associations for Regional Corporations. The countries are India, Pakistan, right? Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Maldives, Sri Lanka, and Afghanistan. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, Afghanistan was the latest country to join this SARC, consortium, and it was started with 7 nations, right? Except for Afghanistan, and there are many other observation nations as well. Okay, there are a few of the observers like USA, Australia, okay, even China. These are the observers. Okay, observers means they are thinking whether or not they should join or not. Okay, right. Okay, who is known as the Napoleon of India? Okay, Napoleon of India is known as Samudra Gupta. Okay, he was, yes, apart from Ashoka, Ashoka was from the Mauryan Empire, right? Right. And Samudra Gupta was from the, you know the Gupta Empire, right? Napoleon of India is not Alauddin Khalji or neither Akbar. Okay, Alauddin Khalji was the same person who burnt Nalanda University, and it is said that the Nalanda University is in Bihar. Okay, very recently government of India created a new version of it. Okay, it was inaugurated, and it was said that he burned the library. There were so many books in that library that it took 6 months to completely burn that library. Okay, even till date, the library, the portion of that library, wherever it is, the area of that particular place is still hot. This is what it is said. This is what it is believed. Okay, and Samudra Gupta was the person who is winning across India, including north, south, everywhere, and he defeated 9 kings. Okay, 9 kings in total, even more than that. Okay, there was a battle in which he defeated 9 kings. Okay, this is a very prominent battle, and he was also known as something like Maharaja Dhiraj. Okay, Maharaja Dhiraj. This was the title given to him, and also he was also given the title of Kavi Raj. Kavi means poet. Okay, so he used to give a lot of patronage to this art and these softer skills like poetry and all that stuff. Okay, so he was also called as Kavi Raj. Okay, the king of poet. Okay, and since because he used to perform so many Yashmed Yagna. Okay, Yashmed Yagya. Okay, so that is why he is named as Maharaja Dhiraj. Okay. All right. So the next one is, where is the headquarter of United Nations located? The the United Nations headquarter is located in New York. Okay, and a satellite headquarter is located in your Lagos, that is in Nigeria. Okay, and also in Geneva as well. Okay, in Geneva, Washington DC and France and Paris, more specialized units are there. Okay, like there is United Nations, and there is like United Nations, Security Council, UNSC, like World Health Organizations will be there, and then there'll be, ILO will be there, and then in Hague we have this, uh, you know, uh, what is that justice one? Okay, what do you call that? Okay, United Nations International Court of Justice, ICJ is there. Okay, the main one is located in USA, and the couple of the satellite of it is located in Lagos and Geneva, and more specialized version of it is located in their particular cities. Right. Right. Now, this is an interesting one. Who wrote the book Das Capital? Okay. Das Capital. Who wrote the book Das Capital? Okay, Vladimir Lenin. Okay, no, Vladimir Lenin. Okay, Vladimir Lenin was from USSR. Okay, he was a communist. Right, he was a communist. Yes, absolutely. Right, Fidel Castro. Again, he was also a communist. Okay, he was also a communist. Okay, Fidel Castro was in Cuba. Joseph Stalin was also in USSR. USSR stands for United State of Soviet Russia. Okay, Karl Marx. Karl Marx wrote the book called Das Kapital, in which he has critically examined what do we call capitalism. Okay, capitalism, and he says in that book is that he says in that book in that the the hiring happens of the what do you call the hiring of the workers happen not because they need the work. The hiring of the workers happen because of their capacity to do the work. Okay, this is very important. Okay, right. Okay, if I do not have the capacity to do the work, I will not be hired. Right. Okay, and he flags a lot many inherent flaws in this concept of capitalism. Okay, right. So which he believes that because of which it will eventually come to a close someday or the other. Okay, this is what he eventually believes, right? Okay, and he eventually gives a new line of he eventually give birth to a new line of thought which is called Marxism. Okay, which is can be said as some version of socialism. Okay, it is very very closely related to socialism as well. Okay, right. The next question is who wrote the book Kitab ul Hind? Okay, Kitab ul Hind was written by Al Biruni. Okay, Kitab ul Hind was written by Al Biruni. Okay, he was a Persian traveler. Okay, he was a Persian traveler. What do you mean by Persia? Okay, the present day of UAE region. Okay, Habibi. Okay, he was a Habibi. Okay, Persian means Habibi, right? Habibi, guys, he was there, right? He was from UAE. Why I'm writing USC? UAE, okay. From the Arabs, okay. Persians means Arabs, okay. And when he came to India, he was like very fascinated with the Indian people, how these guys are so much, thinking, worshipping gods and all that stuff, worshipping, the idols and all that stuff, okay. So he wrote a lot of, commentary, like, the about the Indian system of belief with, the God and also occultism and and apart from all these things he also wrote in length in max in a huge part of his book he actually wrote very very beautiful stuff about India, right? In the first 7 8 chapters he wrote about this superstitious belief that we have. Okay, and then he wrote how beautiful this nation is, this Hindustan as a nation is. Okay, and then lastly he discussed about the ritualistic processes, right, wherein how exactly the marriages used to happen, how exactly the karm kanda used to happen whenever any death and all used to happen, right? Okay, in Muslims and all they will bury the body. Okay, but in Hindus and all, what they do, they burn the body, right? So that's the difference, right? All right. So who is known as the Punjab Kesari? Everybody known as Punjab Kesari, Lala Lajpat Rai. Okay, he was the freedom fighter whose death happened. Why his death happened? Because he was beaten on his head. Okay, while during freedom struggle, he was beaten on his head. Okay, Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, and Rajguru were the three young fighters, those who was hanged in Lahore jail. Okay, I don't know whether it was 1930 or 31, right? Please check for this one, 1930 or 31, right? Sardar Udham Singh, he took revenge from General O'Dwyer. Okay, and General O'Dwyer was the person who gave order to fire in the Jallianwala Bagh. Okay, Amritsar, right? Okay, and when you go to Amritsar, what you will see? You will see Bagha border. Okay, Bagha border you will see, and Bagha border, or in general Indo-Pak border. Okay, Indo-Pak border is guarded by BSF, right? And over there, what do we have? Atari border, and every single day you will see parade over there. Okay, right? Indian and Pakistani troops doing Kadam Tal and all that stuff, right? Gondwana Hills, okay. Gondwana Hills is located in which of the following state? Gondwana lands, Gondwana land. Okay, we have studied about the Gondwana lands in the very olden times. Okay, the Indian subcontinent that we have over here, it was once upon a time, billions and billions years ago, it was Gondwana land, right? And even that it was something called Pangaea. Okay, Pangaea, right? So when you come to the state of Madhya Pradesh, you will reach, you will find the Aravali ranges. Okay, you will find Aravali ranges. Okay, Aravali ranges is the one of the oldest mountain ranges of the world. Okay, one of the oldest mountain ranges of the world is the Aravali ranges. Okay, so and this Aravali ranges was formed, why? Because of the tectonic activity when during the time when the Gondwana land was there, when the earth was only one single land mass. Okay, so it kind of broke, and then it came, tectonic activity happened, and then more than one or two plates came and collided with each other, and then this Alavari ranges got formed. Okay, and also there is a particular type of people, Gond people. Okay, these are the scheduled kind of people. Okay, they also stay there. Okay, and because of which they are there in across India, but majority of them are being found in this Madhya Pradesh region, right? So that is why we have uh, that is why these are the facts. Like that is why the answer to this question is Madhya Pradesh. Okay. All right. The term bully is related to which of the following sport? Okay. The term bully is related to hockey. Okay. What exactly happens in hockey is that, let us say this is the center line. Okay. Over here, a player is there, and over there, the opposite side, the opponent player will be there. The referee will place the ball over here. Okay. And in that, these two players will fight for this particular ball, and this process happens to restart the game. Okay, restart the game. Okay, this process happened to restart the game after a break, maybe after some other stuff, like somebody not did a fall. If somebody does a fall, the ball goes to the opponent team, right? If some short stoppage of game happens, then with this process of bully, the game again gets started. Okay, so the answer to this question is field hockey. All right, chris chris Evert. Okay, Chris Evert was the person related to the game of tennis, not table tennis. Okay, she was the person, very acclaimed person. We have Serena Williams and Venus Williams, we used to have. Okay, right? So, and these guys, these two tennis player, female tennis player, they have won so many Wimbledon titles. Okay, Wimbledon titles, French Open, US Open, right? Australian Open, right? And all that stuff. So this Chris award has got the distinction of winning a huge amount of these opens, right? And that is why she was there in the news during those time. Okay. All right. This is an easy one. Aurora borealis. Okay. Aurora borealis where in which particular strata this aurora borealis happen. Okay, right? Stratosphere, ionosphere, lithosphere, atmosphere. Atmosphere, it won't happen. Stratosphere, again it won't happen. Lithosphere, again it won't happen. Ionosphere, okay. Aurora borealis, why it happen? Aurora borealis, okay, when the solar wind, okay, solar wind comes into the ions which is present in ionosphere, okay, and that is why it starts to glow, okay, then green and and all that bluish color. Generally you will see the aurora borealis in where? In the north pole and south pole, okay, but in India also there is a place we can see aurora borealis, okay. That place is your Leh Ladakh, okay. If you guys make it to army, you will be posted to Leh, okay. There is a place called Hanle, okay. Hanle, the people those who are interested in gazing stars, okay, you can go over there. That's a very beautiful place. I haven't gone there, okay. I had less money, that's why, okay. So that's a place like more than like 150 kilometers, 150 200 kilometers from Ladakh, Leh, okay. Then you will reach Hanle, and there is a observatory also, okay, telescope, right. There's a very big telescope over there. You can people watch the aurora borealis over there as well, okay. So you can watch aurora borealis in India itself. All right, where is the capital of Vietnam? Vietnam capital is Hanoi, right? Bangkok, okay? Thailand, okay? Right? That's exactly the place where you know young guys dream to go, right? Okay? Vientiane, I don't know what is this. This is not that any names and such, okay? This Cambodia, okay? Cambodia is the capital of Cambodia is Phnom Penh. Okay, Phnom Penh, like that. Okay, and the biggest temple in the world is located in Cambodia. The name of that is Angkor Wat. Okay, Angkor Wat temple. Okay, just please pardon the spelling. Right, 91. Who was the first person to hit six sixes in an over in an ODI? Okay, ODI means one day international. Okay, Yuvraj Singh, Yuvraj Singh did it in T20, and then the bowling person was who? Stuart Broad. Okay, Babar Azam and MS Dhoni have never done this. Okay, not even in their dreams. Okay, I mean, yeah, with respect to Thala, yes. Okay, right, right. For no respect to Babar Azam for sure. Okay, Herschel Gibbs was the person. Okay, he hit six sixes in an over. Okay, he was the person to hit, first player to hit six sixes in an over in an ODI, and the game was against the team of Zimbabwe. Okay, and in total, so far there has been total 8 players so far to hit six sixes in an over, okay, in the international games, okay. One is Harshal Gibbs, another one is Yuvraj Singh, another one is Ravi Shastri, another one is I don't know whether it is Kieron Pollard as such. Yes, maybe Kieron Pollard as well. Okay, so these are the three, and apart from him, there are many other as well. A few of them have hit six sixes even in test matches as well. Okay, Ravi Shastri, for example, hit the six sixes in an over in test match. Right. All right. Where did the first Asia Africa Games take place? Okay, the first Asia Africa Games was taken place in Hyderabad. Okay, and that was the only time this game was happened, right. And this game, post that, it was abandoned, right. It did not happen for some reason, right. It was then supposed to happen at Algiers, but it did not happen at that. And for Asian African game, the first and the only version of it was played in the year 2003, right? Okay, the the first and the only version of it was played in Hyderabad in 2003. The reason behind of having Asia African games was that this was the only game which connected Asia to Africa. Okay, Asia to Africa. We do not have Olympic games, like except for Olympic games, there were no other games which could have brought Asian and African players together, right? And that was the reason we had this Asia African games was started. Okay, right? And we had only one version of it, and then we did not have it. Okay, where was the first oil well dug in India? Okay, the first oil well was dug in Digboi, Assam. Okay, the engineer over there, it was a Western engineer. Okay, the first in the world was, I guess, in Pennsylvania. Okay, Pennsylvania. It was in USA, right? It is in USA, not was in USA. It is in United States of America. The engineer who was responsible for digging an oil well in USA was only brought in India as well. Actually, what was happening, that in this northeastern part of region Assam, they were building the rail tracks. Okay, they were building the rail tracks, and while building the rail tracks, okay, between a place called Margarita, and another one place called, there is a very famous place in uh, Assam. Okay, between that place, this railway line was being built. Okay, and while this railway line was being built, they realized that, from the jungles and all. Okay, the northeastern jungles are same as like Vietnam. Okay, Vietnam rice field, the damp condition, always it will be raining. Okay, rice and paddy fields, right? The Margarita, and that there was another station between which the station was being built. And while building that, station, the people came in from the jungle. Okay, and they were all having oil stains in their body. Okay, and the European engineer, he called them and told them that, dig boy, dig, dig boy, dig. Okay, like this. Okay, dig boy, dig. Okay, dig boy, dig. Okay, like you dig it, then we will find the oil. And that was the reason that the name of dig boy is dig boy. Okay, right. All right, I hope you guys are enjoying it. The instrument hydrometer. Okay, write it down in the chat. Did you guys enjoy learning this fact? Even I was shocked to learn. I also enjoyed learning this fact. And yeah, another stuff that, during those time, to build the railway lines, there used to be sleepers. Okay, in the railway, there the cemented stuff is there, right? Like this. This is called your sleepers. Okay, in those time, it used to be of what, wooden ones, right? It used to be wooden ones, right? And the elephants used to carry and place it there, right? Okay, elephants used to carry and place it there, right? Okay, so that's why people were on the, I'm still in the last question itself though. Okay, so during those times there were no machines, and elephants used to carry it, all that stuff. Elephants used to clear the jungles and all that stuff. So from the jungle, then people came with all the oil stains and stuff. So the engineers saw them with oil stain and stuff, so they were like, boy, you start digging and then we'll have gold. You know Black gold. Okay, petroleum is also called as your black gold. Okay, instrument which measures, okay, hydrometer measures what? It measures your specific gravity or the density of the liquid. Okay, atmospheric pressure is is measured by an instrument called barometer. Okay, barometer. Okay, barometer. Right. Okay, atmospheric pressure is measured by barometer, and depth of ocean is measured by fathometer. Okay, fathometer, right? And the quantity of rain is measured by an instrument called rain gauge. Okay, rain gauge. Okay, the book The God of Small Thing. Who has written this book? The God of Small Thing, okay, is written by none other than your Arundhati Roy. Okay, yes, absolutely, Arundhati. Yes, Chidananda Murthy, who passed away recently, it was a current affairs question for that particular stuff. Okay, he was a scholar and he was a Kannada scholar. Okay, Chidananda Murthy was a Kannada scholar that you need to keep in mind. He is no more. Okay, the gentleman is no more. Right, 97. Which Indian entrepreneur was recently honored? This is again the old current affairs question. Australia's highest civilian award, Order of Australia. Okay, it was given to none other than Kiran Majumdar Shaw. Okay, Kiran Majumdar Shaw. She is the CEO of, one moment, Kiran Majumdar Shaw. She is the chairman. She is actually, yeah, Biocon. Okay, she is the chairman of Biocon. Okay, and she is a billionaire lady. Okay, Biocon, right? She is a billionaire lady. Okay, okay, so just keep that in mind. Which one of the following, which Indian airline recently appointed Vinay Dubey as the new chief executive officer? Okay, which airline appointed as that the this is also the then current affairs question. Actually, at that point of time, Go Air appointed them as the chief executive officer, and he was also the chief executive officer of Jet Airways as well. Okay, Jet Airways as well. And right now, in the present day, he is this Vinay Dubey is the CEO of Akasha Air. Okay, Akasha Air. Okay, Akasha Air is backed by what? The investor Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. Okay, Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. Okay, Jhunjhunwala. Okay, he's a trader. Okay, he traded and built a company, Akasha Air. Okay, and the CEO of that is Vinay Dubey. Right, guys. Second last question of the day. How are you guys feeling? Okay. Which is the only Indian company to feature in Fortune's top 20 big companies to work for list of 2020? The answer to this is Tata's. Okay. You can obviously, yes, absolutely, Tata, TCS. Okay. Tata Consultancy Services is the answer to this question. Who won Business Reformer of the Year award? Okay, at Economic Times Award for Corporate Excellence. Okay, at that point of time, the then Shashikanta Das was also your RBI governor. Okay, he brought in so many reforms which helped in the ease of doing business ranking, and and that is why he was awarded Economic Times Award for Corporate Excellence. He created policies which ensured that the doing the uh, the 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 doing of business, okay, it becomes easy, or otherwise there will be a lot of red tapeism. Okay, there is something called red tapeism. Okay, red tapeism, this is an important phrase. Okay, right. Red tapeism is what? You just going from one government building to another government building. Everyone is asking for bribe, this and that and stuff. Okay, and there is another stuff called red herring. Okay, red herring. This is also, these two are very very important two phrases that you guys should keep in mind. Okay, red tapeism and red herring as well. Red herring means to digress from the topic. Okay, what we want to talk. Okay, we wanted to talk about AFCAT question paper, and now bloody is talking about something other. Okay, right? So this is called red herring. Okay, he's talking about everything except AFCAT examination. Likewise, okay, but I'm not doing that way. Okay, right? So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining. With this, we come to an end of the session today. We did face a lot of issues, okay, some tech glitches, right? Isn't it? Okay, and with this, we come to an end of the session. Done and dusted. Thank you so much.